Hey, good morning. Welcome to Phil Fry Outdoors. And I don't know if you remember this rod right here that I fished out of the lake. I got me a fishing pole. It's nasty. The Rod-Tanic. You can look above here and watch that video if you like. But this rod, we're going to try to make it work. We're going to try to make it fish. I guess the proper way to do it would be to take it apart, clean it, soak it in vinegar maybe, and re-grease it and see if we can make it work. But we're going to do none of that because that's the way we work around here. And we're going to see if we can pressure wash it, and then we'll see if I can get it to free up. It's locked up right now, locked up tighter than Dick's hat band.
Leg will be swelled up tight as Dick's hat band.
Yeah. All right, stick with me and we'll see if we can make this thing work, and we'll see if we can catch a fish with this. That's what's going to be fun, right? That's going to be pretty cool. All right, stay tuned. All right, I guess the first thing we're going to do with this thing, if I get out of my shadow here, is we're going to pressure wash it. It's pretty bad. Still has the plastic wrapper around it. Hey, it freed up. Well, this part did. The reel did, but the rest of it didn't. Yeah, alright. This is still locked up. Alright, I'm going to take it and scrub it a little bit with some soap. Hotter than Hunter Biden's bank account out here. Oh man, it's bad. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get some of this slime off of this cork. It's nasty when you hold it in your hand. I'm just gonna try to scrub this off a little bit. Scrub the slime off. I know the cork is waterlogged, so there's not a lot we can do about that. But at least I can get a little bit more grippier. Get some of this off of it. We're not trying to make this thing brand new. We're just trying to make it a little less nasty and functional. Another rinse here, and we'll go in the shade and see if we can make some more progress on this. I noticed the tip was broke on it. I didn't notice that before. But, I have to put another tip on it. All right, now we got the outside work done. Let's go in here in the garage and under the shade. This GoPro right here just decided it wasn't going to work anymore. It overheated, so I had to move inside where it's cooler. It's so hot. Let's take this thing off. Get this reel off of here to make it a little bit easier to work on. That's still a little bit dirty. I'm gonna have to clean that off. All right, yeah, it's still got plastic on it. Look at that. All right, that's nasty. Let's use a little. Let's take the spool off here. Probably got a snail or two in there. Look at that. Eee, yuck. All right, let me go over here and spray this off. Put a little D-germ on this. Like I said, the objective here is not to make it look pretty. It's just to make it work. I want to see if I can catch a fish with it. That's all I want to do. Get this spool off here. Ugh. Rocks and everything out of it. Look at that. That's nasty. All right, let me go out here and wash this out. Should have done that earlier. And then I'll be right back. Tangle this line here. It's got line all tangled up in it. I don't know a lot about the inner workings of fishing reels. It seems like every time I take one apart, it's just bad luck. I never have a good luck with it. I'm going to unwind this and then get all this line off here and see if I can clean it up a little bit more. So I'll be right back after I get this line off. All right, let's clean this out first. Let me spray some D-germ on here. See if I can scrub this out a little bit. I'm going to take a Dremel here and I'm going to go in here and scrub this out a little bit. Let's see if I can clean this up a little bit better. Get around this spool. And hey, I know this is just a cheap rod, but you know, it's a challenge. Hey, but it's, like I said, good enough for the girls we date. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Get that little fuzz out of there. Alright, that's cleaned up. Looks like the spring is working in there. See this part right here, this is going to be nasty, nasty, nasty. This didn't do a whole lot. It's amazing how rocks got in there. How did that happen? I'd say this thing was in the water for a long time. I don't know. It's still locked up, right? Yeah, it's still locked up. Yeah, it's pretty locked up. I might have to let this sit in vinegar. I know once I take this thing apart, I'll never get it back together again, right? The object is just to make it work. The spool opens and closes, but no cranky. All right, so we're going to have to take this thing apart. I'm sure whatever I'm about to do is the wrong way of doing it. Taking the handle off here. Let me go rinse this out now with a little bit of pressure water. I think the other piece of that plastic is right there. How much dirt is in this thing? I guess half the lake ended up inside this reel. Look at that. It's another thing I gotta clean out. All right, let me go rinse this out. Little bin. All right, I'll have to work some. I have a little bit of. Oh, that is nasty. Before I put it back together, I'm going to try to polish this up. I'm going to spray a little bit of oil on it. Just a little bit of lube. See if I can. Yeah, see. Yeah, look at that. A little bit of lube. Yeah. Perfect. Kinda. Alright, let's set that over there. I guess the next thing to do, try to take this thing apart. There's a keeper screw right here, and then I can like I said, I am not a rod and reel guy. I mean, I fish and everything, but I never take these things apart because when I put them back together, they never go back together good. Alright, so I'll probably had no audio since I just realized my microphone died. I don't know at what point. So let's go over this here. It's all nasty on the inside here. So I'm going to take it out, clean it out. It's so hot today that it's overheating my camera, so besides, it's not that exciting. Let me go scrub this out real quick. Ball bearings are all gummed up inside there. So we'll go take this off, see if we can free those ball bearings up. I'll have to watch this video to remember how to put it back together again. That whole piece come out of there. I'm going to try to take this apart, break this case open, and just let it soak in crow oil for a while. Let's see if that helps. Should come apart. I don't think. Ah, there's one more screw behind that plastic piece. Always one more screw. Alright. Are you guys watching where all these screws go so you can tell me? Because I'm not paying much attention. I know I'm gonna open this up and parts will go ding 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 ding. What do we got here? Come on. Does this piece have to come off? This collar? I don't think so. Something's holding it. Oh, there we go. I think I got it. Yeah, so that looks pretty nasty, huh? Gears all locked up. So let me squirt this full of stuff here. We got here and scrub this out. And then I'll spray this full of Kroil, and we'll see if we can get it to free up. Might have to let it sit a while though, and these bearings too, because it's definitely all gummed up. See that? That's nasty. Most of the mud out of it. So dry it off here. And it's definitely seen better days, these bearings. Whoa. Let's go spray something that would clean it out, but I'm afraid to eat the plastic up. This is not going to turn, I can tell you that right now. Seized up. Maybe I can unseize that. I'm gonna let this thing sit and oil and see if I could get the gunk out of these bearings. Free this up. This thing will never go back together again. Let's go like that. Alright, that's good and nasty. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted that out. I wanted that out. To soak that in oil. And then I can clean this up. Alright, let me go clean this up. And then we'll soak these two things. Now, those bearings are pretty messed up. This little arm right here. This gear with this bearing. Pretty seized up. and this bearing pretty seized up. If I had a electrosonic cleaner, maybe could clean those up. We're gonna try it anyway. I'm not gonna give up. Just gotta make it fish one time. A little bit more. This lever's moving all right. I'm gonna spray this down so there's some lube here, and then wipe it down so get some moisture out of it. And I'll put some real oil on it, maybe some white lithium grease on the gears, just to see if I can make it work. But these two guys right here, get that out there, set that up here. These two guys right here, I'm gonna have to soak them. Maybe or maybe not, because those bearings are seized up. Set it up here and we'll see how that goes. This thing all came apart on me. That's good news, is I got it back together. There are little needle bearings in there. I had to take my magnet. I was washing it and they all fell out outside. So I had to take a magnet and get them out. Now I'm putting this back together. Without losing all those needle bearings again. I'll keep messing with it. Come back to you in a minute. Let's see here. So I got, this is unseized. Doesn't work the greatest in the world, but it's unseized. At least it spins. However, you can't probably see it, but this disintegrated. This bearing disintegrated. So let's see what I can do. I'm going to try to put some real grease on here and lube this up. While just get it to where it's a little smoother, and get it on this gear here. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. Put a little real grease on it. It's not bad. Raise it up. It's only got to work once, right? What for this bearing that died on me? I got to figure out what to do about that. Before I'll grease this up, let me put this on here. Yeah, so I can grease that up, I think. Grease this up here. Sorry for the noise. It's hot, 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 hot. All right. Put that in there, like that. And here's where we have a problem. So if we put the side back on, we're going to be missing this bearing right here. It's just going to make the reel wobble. Put that in there. Doesn't really make much difference if that's in there or not. Still gonna wobble, but it is what it is. I think we can make it work without the bearing. I honestly think I can make it work without the bearing in it. It's spinning pretty good. As long as I put the handle on it. Yeah, it's a little grainy, but it spins and it goes in and out. See that? Look at that. Yeah, I think I can make this work. See if I can screw these in. Look at that. I'm missing that in there. It's going to be interesting to see how that works. This and this. Stick this through here and see what happens. See if I can get this to screw in and hold it. So it kind of skips a gear. Yeah, it kind of skips a gear. I need to put a shim in there or something to make up for that bearing. There we go. Well, it was locked up. Now it's just floppy. The bail doesn't close very well. Hey, but it spins. It's loose right here because of that bearing's missing. Alright, well, it'll be worth a try. I think if I'd put some washers on this side to tighten it up, I wouldn't need that bearing. Let me see if I do that. It was that I cut off a piece of this felt, made like a packing in there. Let's see. Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll catch me one fish. Yep. That will catch me one fish. Let's get this top on here. So, let me show you what I did real quick. I'll take this apart. I did it off camera because I was looking for something to make a shim. Drop this. So I was looking for something to make a shim, but instead I decided to make like packing using this felt for a battery terminal. So it fits right in there. He compresses it, so when it compresses it, it centers the shaft to that, and it works. So we'll put this all back together again for the second time. Looks like it'll work, hopefully, for just one fish. I just want it to work for one fish. That way I can say that we made this thing work for one fish. Put your comments down below what you think, if it's going to actually work, or if it's going to be a huge flop. And drag. Hey, look at that. Ta-da. It is still sloppy as can be. But remember, we're just trying to catch one fish with it. Alright. It was completely locked up. A bearing disintegrated. And I improvised with this. It's good enough to fish a little bit. The bail doesn't close on its own, so when I cast it, I'm gonna have to close the bail. God only knows how long this rod was in the lake. Alright, let me put it on the rod here. Well, I know this video's gone long of me messing around with this thing. You know, I'm just doing it for fun. I want to see if I can catch a fish with it. So we got this thing to where it'll work. Should be good for one fish. This rod's kind of twisted up. I'm going to put some tape here, and I'm going to put a rod tip on it, and then we'll take it out on the lake with us when we go fishing. Sorry for the lengthy video. If you're still with me, please subscribe. Thanks for all your support. Trying to get to 500 as soon as possible, and see if we can make that happen. Again, thanks for watching, and come back soon and watch some more of my videos below in my channel. Thank you very much.